Hola Ufelas, aquí les traigo un video completamente subtitulado al español de Ultra Vegito. Podrás encontrar todos los links del creador de este contenido en la descripción del video. Y ahora, disfruta.
But also watching, with a closer view, would be the still arms folded Demigra. These weaklings! As soon his mood would be spoiled, as unlike Ares, Demigra would not be pleased at all with what he would be seeing, insulted even, as he would continue, "How could these ingrates be failing here? Especially after possessing portions of my own power. What more of an advantage do you need? Ridiculous!" As soon with that said, Demigra would bring his arms down and begin walking forward, raising his foot saying, "If you want something done right, do it yourself." As the minute he would step forward, oddly, it would be with so much force the ground itself would shatter with just that first step. What is this? And it would seem there may be reason to it, as the minute he would, all 5 fighters of Ares would feel something change. As Demigra, just his presence alone has defeated them. As the second would then mutter, "It's not his presence, it's his killer intent. This is the power of a real devil." As while the fighters would stare in awe, Demigra would continue his push forward, walking fast towards Ares' completely down team. The simple movement of his neck. If this is the limit of these elder gods' creations, just how weak must their creators be? I fear the other 6 princes may not be needed after all. Who is that boy? As Ares, staring, hardly could believe how the tables would turn so quick, with one single warrior now dismantling his team like they were nothing, gravitational pull down. The fighter left with a bleeding, gaping hole now, as Demigra would swiftly move on to the next behind him. On top of the young boy now. Once again, only to bring the hammer of death with him. Demigra would already be behind him, and by the look in the boy's eyes, he would already be dead too. This can't be! I was winning! Hades did not create this thing! What's going on? There's no doubt about it! This man should not be here! Hades has done something wrong, but I can't tell what! As now both Ares and Cronoa would be up in arms, both realizing who they were witnessing was no normal creation nor mortal. Someone more fearsome than perhaps any fighter they had seen so far, including Vegito, would open his hand and then suddenly close it, as instantly, like reacting to the sound alone, all 5 dead warriors on the battlefield would suddenly transform into pure energy itself, and then into the unthinkable. As now in Demigra's palm would be what looks like a small ball of chocolate candy. Eat it! Clearly my powers alone haven't been enough for you. At the very least, take these fools' energy to become fighters worthy of standing beside me. And instantly they wouldn't need to be asked twice, as the first to swallow would do it immediately and straight away, a power-up would commence, with his power level skyrocketing in an instant, taking in everything about their fallen opponent within a flash. And following on from that, the rest would do the same, their auras exploding, as one old man in particular would stare in complete disbelief. Well, like this will even move the needle. But I guess it's my turn. As levitating the candy piece up and grinning with a salivating look. Demigra would then toss the candy straight into his open mouth, and the chocolate ball would then get closer and closer into that gaping hole. Until rudely, it would be completely snatched away, and by the one person you would expect it to be by. Ultra Vegito had returned on the scene, standing menacingly over this so-called Prince of Hell, and moving too fast for even him to react. Who are you? Leaving Demigra stunned now, seemingly never having met the Godkiller, his focus always having been on Son Gohan, as trying to get some answers. I'm the Candyman. This energy is mine, not yours, clown. As with the same callous nature as who he was facing, Vegito would take away his prey and eat the candy ball, powering himself up just the same, but with seemingly no effect or aura coming out. It would seem it would be too low to even move the needle for Vegito either. Just how strong has the Godkiller become now? Who is this? This isn't the Goku and Vegeta I know about. Another Saiyan? Tasty. Could use a little more sugar though. So our story continues with the return of the legend, Ultra Vegito, now for the first time facing off against Demigra, a supposed Prince of Hell who had arrived in the tournament with nefarious plans that have gone undetected by everyone. Everyone until perhaps now. All gone. Was this supposed to contain power or something? As finishing swallowing the poor warrior, with a smirk, the Godkiller would then continue getting a better look now at Demigra, saying, "Sorry about the intrusion, but your battle is already over. And this whole taking energy thing, let's just say that's my shtick. And I don't take kindly to copycats nor imposters. Especially some freak like you pretending to be half of me. Cut it out! You aren't Vegeta!" How does he know? As the minute Vegito would say this, a wave of surprise would come over the Prince of Hell. As trying to maintain his composure and confidence, he would then revert back to a serious look, inquiring, "What are you talking about? We have not even introduced ourselves, boy. I am Vegeta. What you see here is just a new transformation of mine. just like I'm sure you have plenty of. I am a Saiyan like you. You're a bit of a comedian. Of all people to lie about being, that clown has to be getting quite the ego boost and flattering from this. As placing his fist within his palm, with a teeth-baring smile, Vegito would add, "Okay, Mr. Saiyan, you do realize though, that each of us Saiyans has a certain energy signature, right? One that remains the same and detectable, different multiverse or not. It does not change whatever you do. I don't know what you're planning, nor who you're trying to fool, but it won't be me." Before suddenly, the Godkiller would then turn around and briefly mutter, "But do what you want. Lucky for you, you're too weak for me to even care. Good job winning. The high ends when you next see me, Vegeta." What did you just say? Who does he think he's speaking to? And somehow, the usually regal prince would find this an utter blasphemy, immediately getting triggered with veins erupting on his skull. As now unleashing bolts of black lightning as his energy would swell, Demigra would be grunting, "I did not come here to be disrespected by a mere mortal. Screw the plans if they figure something out. But I will show this punk a tiny fraction of what the devils of hell are truly capable of." Come back here! You say I'm not Vegeta, huh? As diabolically as Vegito would walk off, an apparition or manifestation of pure evil, pure devil, would come rising out behind Demigra. One perhaps that could not be sensed by just anyone, but by the look and smirk in Vegito's eyes, he would be well aware. Put that toy away. But the minute he would actually turn his head with his gleaming red seraphim eye, his cold stare would denote absolutely no fear. What? You're not serious? Hades, did you not know this either? As suddenly Demigra's face would morph into disbelief, as something in front of him would bring his power up to a complete halt. He's a devil too! As unbelievably with that slight turn back, the Godkiller would have his own demonic manifestation, and one that completely made Demigra's look like child's play. A giant devil horn figure rising out the ground, erupting like a volcano. And with one fatal slash, the oversized bully would slash Demigra's manifestation in two, leaving the prince stunned, as it would then turn entirely into smoke, banished from the spot. Now I see what you are. Yet another one of us, aren't you? Just as Kazuya said. How interesting. As with a big grin, it would seem the Godkiller would finally clock on. just who Demigra really was. This tournament just gets funner and funner. See you later, devil. As now walking away, leaving Demigra stunned, there would be a confident smile on Vegito. Unbelievable! That man possesses it too! He's mastered the devil gene! Son Gohan wasn't our key here! It's him! As initially left bound, paralyzed in shock. My dear princes, it's confirmed. Our time has indeed come. This tournament has more devils here than even gods. As before you would know it, now Demigra would be pleased to no end. His secret plans somehow having been boosted with the reveal of Vegito's own growth. Sorry, Castiel. As unbelievably, the two warriors that would appear would be Dragon God Piccolo and Omni King Vegito. Come at me with everything you have, brother! Okay. Doesn't seem I have much of a choice anyway. As just like that in one final page, Dragon God Piccolo and Omni Vegito would face off against Prince Cool and the mysterious Shiva. Finally, a true battle between two of the strongest elder gods would take place. And the winner of this would decide far more than either team could imagine just yet.